Alright everybody, Baron here and welcome back to Ravenfield. So what we're gonna want to do today is we want to check in on Conquest mode and just see if anything new has been done yet. It looks like overall... So we started a new turn and there's a different balance system going on, which is good because it was darn near impossible to start out against an enemy that's producing, what, I don't know, 3 to 4 per turn. But now we get to end the turn, and if we right-click, we still don't have access to the technology terminal, which I still prefer the idea. Let's go ahead and auto-resolve this, see what happens on the Twin Islands, which a lot of this stuff is still placeholders, but hey, babe, we're doing good, man. Ah, see, these are the troop-producing areas, and then obviously the spawn point, and you can see that's not entirely symmetrical. But I've got a really cool map to show you guys today. Ooh, and this is the Glacier one. So we're gonna auto-resolve this, but I showed off the Glacier map in the last video. Oh my god, we are kind of getting a little bit lucky. But we're trying to seize these troop-producing areas, but it already seems like I'm doing better than I have in the past. And I think that's due to the fact that the enemy doesn't start with as many troops as they have in the past, and that alone has helped with the balance, I would say, relatively considerably. So what we're gonna do here is what I love how we can kind of like combine troops from different areas. This guy better not take out another one. Okay, we're doing pretty well. Now, do we want to marshal our forces and capture that? I would say right now, this looks like an actual situation where I feel like we could win. Although it's a little scary. But anyway, to the new map. Now look at this map. There's this beautiful oasis which almost looks like a turd. The lake kind of looks like a turd. And we've got this new sniper rifle, which is kind of like a 50 caliber variant. So it looks like if we kind of zoom in on the map here, we've got an airfield right here. So I'm gonna spawn right there. But I went the wrong way. Hey, that's my plane. Alright, so I think generally one of the best things to do on a new map, to see it, is you either go into spectator mode, which is a lot of fun. Oh my god, this runway is really freaking short. We almost didn't make it. But look at this. We're gonna get an aerial view. Okay, you can see the little weapons cache right there. Or I guess you could call it an armory or a vehicle depot because we got a tank, a couple jeeps, but that's actually... Oh wait. I was getting locked on. Oh my god, and I think even a tank shot at me. Boys, we got a heat-seeking missile incoming. I don't have any... Oh god, this is scary. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, he hit me on the tail. Okay, well, you know, we tried. You know what? There's a better way of doing this, isn't there? Oh my god, what's this? The anti-tank variant? I'm gonna deploy that. You know what? You take out the plane that more than likely when you fly it up in the air, you're gonna die. I'm gonna use an anti-tank rifle against a helicopter. And I missed. Now, did I fire too high? Or too low? I'm guessing too low. This thing is semi-automatic, by the way. But there's so much freaking recoil on it. Okay, I got a hit there. That I can't even tell. Oh my god, it sounds beautiful, though. And look at this guy. So this is the dude checking out these anti-tank 50 cal sniper rifle. I guess it's got, what, depleted uranium shells or something? I keep missing. Oh, this guy's camping. Goodbye, Yond. Okay, but we haven't really seen a desert map for Ravenfield. Is everybody using this rifle? I think somehow I turn on the weapons to where everybody's using this. I don't know how I did that. But yeah, we haven't seen a desert map in Ravenfield since Dust Bowl. I think it's time to go back here and maybe... Look at this. We still have the nerf... These are actually turned off. Is it under marksman? Oh, there it is. Okay. That's because we have like 8 different variants of this thing. But one of the other things I wanted to do was, ride my little boat around Turd Lake. I don't exactly know why there's Zodiacs. Oh my god, incoming rocket fire. Excuse me, sir. He's trying to preempt where I'm going. Very rude, But yeah, like, what's the Zodiacs doing in here? We've got some nice, like, troglodyte-looking ferns, like, basically, like, you see them in the dinosaur games and dinosaur movies. Or maybe they're just giant ferns, I don't know. But back in the day, they had giant ferns, right? Where do these guys come from? Alright, let's try to no-scope them. Alright, this is not working. This thing is amazing. The sound effects for this gun alone make it like a must-play. Because they're so dang good, but the power of this puppy just reaches out and pops them. If we can hit them. Who's excited for the TV show The Mandalorian to come on? Unfortunately, it's like on a new streaming service. It's like between Netflix and Hulu and Amazon Prime, now I gotta get another streaming service? But it makes me wonder about the possibility of like someone making a Ravenfield mod where like you have jetpacks. Or you could be Boba Fett, right? I'm not sure how it would work because I don't think there's anything like that. Oh man, espresso. I need an espresso right now. It's early in the morning. We want to get out there, get some caffeine in our bloodstream. But the cool thing about this map is you got some nice CQB fighting. You got these beautiful open, like, look at that. Oh my god, the fort up there with a machine gun? Techo. I'm being killed by techno music and espressos, which is normally what I listen to and drink to work. Although I don't think it's called techno anymore. Look at this dude up here. Goodbye. Alright, so I'm pretty sure this is just fires line of sight. There might not be any drop. Let's see. Alright, so we could test it on a helicopter. Because I kept trying to aim above or lower. Whoa! Camouflage! We got an anti-aircraft up here. We got an upturned helicopter. That means this could be the helipad field. Ooh, the reload sounds are pretty good too. Here we go. Alright. I can't tell, man. Because there's so much recoil. There we go, that's a hit. There's another hit. Okay, you do have to lead them a little bit. Pretty good, though. Yeah, needless to say, with a depleted uranium shell, aka nuke rounds. What's up, Sniper McSnipes? Not a very good spy if he's sitting on top of a mountain and to where anyone can easily see him. I wonder what this thing does to a Jeep. Let's try it out. Oh man. This thing ain't going anywhere. Put a shell in the engine block. And they just love camping up there. Blitz! Why is Blitz fighting for the enemy? I wish Steel Raven would make an official Ravenfield multiplayer. I know in the past, we've played the Ravenfield multiplayer mod. I even made a video on it. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But, I mean, it's props that it's a fan community-made thing. We're gonna storm this hill, by the way. We're gonna see how best to do this. Oh, I wish I had the thumper right now, or because they're camping these hills. But it was relatively basic at the time. Not to say it'll stay that way. It'll probably get better over time. Hello! Good night! There we go. Disabled the helicopter. We finally took one out. You know what? I'm heading over to this fortress. It's probably gonna be easier to defend myself if no one shoots me in the back right now. Oh my god, they didn't? I was kind of expecting them to. But what's interesting is there's this beautiful, like, kind of like a Moorish style fortress up here, like something you'd expect to see in Morocco or, you know, something like that. But there's no flag up here. Lead your target. Okay, maybe there's definitely a bullet drop of some sort. Oh man, yeah. I can't really check my shots though. Because of, oh, see, maybe it's just line of sight and I was just a little bit off. This thing has a very, very good bullet velocity. Means it's gonna fire real far. Here we go. We got some snipers over there. Oh, that was actually no. That was a little bit shy. I actually saw. I finally got a valuable piece of evidence, some feedback. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, helicopter's about to take off. There we go, disabled him. Excellent, a shell from... Oh, hey, no scope. Oh my God, Ronnie? It's funny, it's like his name's Ronnie, but spelled wrongy. Yeah, I know. All right, guys, get ready for pure chaos. I put 300 bots in, and they only have the 50 cal, and you're like, hey, hold on, what's that weird gold-looking one? This is the one where it's called, what? How do you have an M1 Garrett? Okay, we've also got M1 Garretts, apparently, because I left those in. But other than that, it's only the 50 cal depleted uranium shell. That's all they have, and it's 300 bots, so... Let's see what this desert oasis looks like just from above. This is kind of fun because I think about this like almost like playing Empires of the Undergrowth. You know, they look like ants coming from ant mounds just spilling out in reds and blues, and this is a very interesting situation because these guys are sniping from here and these guys are sniping from there. What's the issue? Well, they're not on the same team. So one of the things I might do with this map is I would change this to actually being a spawning point as opposed to maybe over there. Why have this beautiful fortress if none of the AI are going to use it? This game, Ravenfield, is incredible. It's basically, you know, inspired from Battlefield, but with just bots. It's not multiplayer. But I do wish the AI was better. Or there was different variations. You could customize it. You could tweak it to kind of give yourself a better overall experience because you're playing by yourself, and bots are generally predictable after you have a certain amount of experience playing the game, right? Or I guess if you just have familiarity with that AI. What's going on with this tank? It's burning up. We got this like starship, which is like, I think the American tank was called the M60. I think that's what this one's based off of. But there's a lot of different ideas you could see incorporated to continue that if Ravenfield will never get multiplayer. If it stays single player, that would still give it some replayability and some fun. And look at this, we're playing battalions right now. And it looks like red is gonna win, right? I wonder if the map makers, when they make these maps, if they just like run a bunch of simulations to see if the map is balanced or not. Because if red wins all the time, then the map would be favored towards red. But if you could have bots and multiplayer and a little bit of like, you know, one person playing the general, other people playing squad leaders controlling bots, or other people just using player-only squads out there, I think it would be a very, very incredible game. And Ravenfield already has like a couple 100,000 sales, right? We've been covering it for years. You just wish there'd be a little bit more innovation with it, or the success of Ravenfield and the success of the Battlefield franchise would incorporate new players into the genre, right? Because Battlefield's slipping and Ravenfield hasn't innovated. Neither of them really need to, because they've made all their money and their people might be happy with it, but us as players, I know I want something more. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching another episode of Ravenfield. Let me know if you want to see more. Happy Monday, and I'll see you guys in the next one.